Today we'll be talking about an order block and breaker block. With the classworks and assignment that you did, I noticed you've not been marking the order blocks the right way and the breaker blocks. So we'll be talking about how to mark an order block and a breaker block today. We'll be doing some examples together. So we'll start this way. So this will represent the buy and this will represent the sell. So each order blocks comes with different candlesticks. You see some, they will come in like this. You see some, they will come in like this all week. You see some will come in like this, something like this, something like this. You see some, they'll come in like this. You see some will come like this. Some will come like this. They'll come very tight like this and like this. But the most important thing is what we're talking about now. Now, how to spot your order blocks. Now, once you have your entry model like this, your entry model is lying like this. If your entry model is sitting like this, if it's sitting like this, and you have this as expected. Now, what you will be looking for in this particular area is the order block resting here. The order block that's resting here. Now, for you to get the order block that's resting here, either here or here or here, for you to understand or for you to get and spot out the other block, the right other block resting on this particular zone. This is what you need to do. You need to first zoom out this particular area, this particular zone, and this particular zone to know the last selling candlestick before the buy candlestick. There's no how you will look for, there's no how another block is going to form. There's not going to generate a sell candlestick as another block first that was engulfed by a buy candlesticks. A sell candlestick has to happen before this buying engulfing candlesticks happen. Always take note of it, both for the buy and sell. Now, for the buy is a sell candlestick before the long buy. Then for the sell is a buy candlestick before the long sell down. I hope it's making sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
A buy candlestick, a sell candlestick first before the long buy, the last selling candlestick before the, okay, let's put it this way. The last selling candlestick before the buy triggers up. That's, I'm talking about this particular zone here for you to understand the other block. Why for the sell part is the last buying candlestick before the sell. And let's look for it on the chart for a proper example. Let's go to 15 minutes. Okay, this one is the sell. This one is for the sell. Let me look for buy. Let me look for the buy for you first. So that it can easily be under, can easily get it from this network like this. All right. I think I found an example already. Okay, that's good. Now, can you see it? Can you see my screen now?
Yeah.
All right. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Now, you see this particular guy here that's sitting here. This is the last sell candlestick before this long buy happens.
Yeah.
This is the last selling candlestick before this engulfing buy happens. So if you notice, I only mark the body candle. I'm still going to explain it, but I just want you to see what I'm actually talking about. The last selling candlestick before the buy. And if it's for sell, it's going to be the last buying candlestick before the sell. That's how to determine your order blocks. Let me show you more example of it before I talk about how to spot it. Let me see if I can see sell also. Okay, this one is a breaker. Okay, this one is another block also. Yeah, this particular guy here. Okay, this is 30-minute time frame, but if you're on 1 hour, this particular guy is a little bit bigger than this. So the last, let me zoom it more. So I marked on higher time frame, I marked this particular guy. I think he stopped around this area. Doesn't have a wick here. So it has a full body candle here on 1 hour time frame. So I marked this particular guy. This is the last selling candlesticks. This guy here, the last selling candlestick before the long buy broke structures and the markets actually tap here. Let me change it to 1 hour so that I can get accurate explanation to use. All right. This is the guy I'm talking about. Now, if you notice, if you notice that I actually this guy here is the last selling candlestick before this buy starts going up. 1 hour. This is the last selling candlestick before
Yeah.
the buy starts shooting up. So let me look for more. Let me look for more of it. All right. This is another one here. The last selling candlestick. This particular guy here. The last selling candlesticks before the long buy starts happening, then you see those area are those points where markets always come to trigger. It is very simple, but you need a lot of work to get it. This particular guy here on smaller time frame, I think it was on 15 minutes or 30 minutes. The last selling candlestick is resting here before the buy triggers it. So I think let me see if I can see two more examples. This particular guy also on 15 minutes or 30-minute time frame, the selling candlestick is sitting there before the long buy. So it always come for hits. So let me look for a sell. Yeah, that's good. This is a very good one. Now, this is the last buying candlestick before this huge sell broke down. You can see it, right? This is the last buying candlestick before
Yeah.
this pull back. Now, how do we now mark? Okay, let me show you this particular last one. Now, see this particular guy also, the last selling candlesticks before the buy starts pulling up. Understand, right? So now,
Yeah.
how do we now mark them? Now, let's go to our diagram. Let's go to our diagram and all right. This is how it works. Okay, down to 4 hours. All right. So now, how do we now mark them? Now, if you notice this particular guy has a weak ear. Now, let me just put it in this simple form. If yeah, that's good. Much better like this. Now, if the weak, let me just put it as simple as this for you so that you can understand it. If your wick is longer than the body candlestick, something like this, if your wick is longer than the body candlestick, you mark only the body candlestick while marking it. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And if this particular guy here, for this particular guy here now, I'm going to mark the whole body candle if I'm marking it out. Same thing as this. Because the wick and the body candlestick is almost equal. Now, if I'm to mark this particular guy here, you see that this wick is long and this particular guy is longer also. I will just mark only the body candlestick. I will just mark only the body candlestick. Now for this guy now, you just mark only the body candlestick because the wick is longer than the body candlestick. Let's go back to the chart so that I can show you the example of what I'm talking about. I'm actually looking for a very good example so that I can see it. All right. Now, this particular guy here, if you notice very well, you will see what I did here. Can you see it? I marked since the body candlestick and the wick is almost the same length. I mark the whole candlesticks with the wick. It's just for you to understand if this particular wick is longer or the body is shorter. It's just for you to understand it. Now, if I'm to mark this particular guy, if I'm to use this particular guy as an example, this particular guy resting, and this is what I'm going to do because this particular wick and this wick are not up to the body candlestick. So I'll just mark everything down like this. Because the wicks are not even half of the body candlestick. Are you getting it?
Okay.
All right. Now,
Yeah.
if I'm to use this particular guy as an example now, you see this long wick and the body candlestick.
Yes.
So I'm just going to pick only the body candlestick. Just going to mark only the body candle. We're just going to mark only the body candle and leave the wick alone. So let's look for more example. Just for you to understand what the market is. Okay, now see this guy here. See this guy here. You see this particular guy is almost this particular guy. I don't think it's okay. I think it has a little bit of wick, but the wick is not even visible like that. You see, I marked the whole body candle from head to toe. And you see, that's the same way the market will actually tap and move. Are you getting it? So
Yes.
if this particular guy, if I'm to change this particular guy, this is 1 hour. If I'm to change this particular guy to 30 minutes or 15-minute time frame, you see where the last selling candlestick is sitting down before this happens. So every of your PO high, both your breaker block and your other blocks, you need to be very certain with the way you mark your other blocks. Now see this particular guy here. I'm just going to mark only. That's if I'm actually using this. I'm actually using it as an example for you to understand. So if something like this happen in my chart, I'm just going to mark only the body candle from this particular head to this particular toe of the body candle. I don't have anything to do with the wick because the wick are longer than the body. So I'll just mark the body and wait for the market to tap on it before I shoot in. So
Okay.
So let me look for more example. Let's see where the market has. Same thing as this on smaller time frame. That's done its thing. Yeah, see this particular guy here. So if we are to do, if you actually see something like this in your charts when you are marking out your order block, so what do you think you are going to do if this is sitting as the last selling candlestick before the pull, before the long buy? What are you going to do on your chart?
I'm marking the candle body.
You are going to mark just the body candlestick because the wick are longer than the body candlestick. You're just going to pick the body candle and leave the wick alone. That's sharp.
Yeah.
That's sharp. Same thing as this. If you have to use this as an example, you're just going to mark the body candle like this because this wick is longer than the body candlesticks. So this thing is just common technique, nothing hard, nothing to there's no big deal here in order blocks and breaker blocks. So there's no big deal here. I actually see the way you were marking it. That's why I said I have to have a class with it so that you understand it. See this particular guy here also. See it here. Can see. See this guy here.
Okay.
Just came and tap it and left. So you have to do another analysis for us to see. So is those analyses that you are doing, that you are sending, that's where I'm picking the mistakes from, for me to know, okay, you've understand this guy, you've understand this particular guy, okay, this is where to focus on. So is the analysis you are doing, you are doing and you are sending to me, that is giving us a very good head up to know where to face and where your mistakes are coming from. So if you are to mark this particular guy, if you actually see this guy as your order block, you're just going to mark only the body candlestick like this, then wait for the markets to come. That's an illustration. Just tap and go back. If you see something like this as your order block. That's what I'm saying. So it's not something that is hard. Something very simple. You see something like this also, you just mark from head to toe, because the 2 weeks are not up to the body candlestick. So you just mark them together. And that's it. So no be big deal. So let's see the analysis you are going to. Let's see what you will do tonight or tomorrow, so that you send it to us, so that we'll see and know the next thing to work on. So that
Okay.
always save your what's it called, your analysis. Always save it and keep it. Is more of your documents. It's more of you documenting your analysis. Even you yourself, you see that you are improving gradually. Once you are checking it, you just analyze, like in a week, just analyze like 3-4 pairs. And okay, this is the 4 pairs that you want to look at this week. Then check the results later, and from there you actually know that, okay, from my 4 analysis this week, 3 play out, or lose, everything play out, and from there you start to understand things that you need to know from your chat self. You start seeing it. Aside the fact that you send it to me and I will correct, yeah, you say you'll be seeing it gradually. And from there, that's how to be disciplined. Because me personally, I take 4 trades per week. I take 2 synthetic and 2 currency, and that's how I end the week. So I don't take multiple trades. I calm down. I wait for my trades to come. So even me, I always document my trades. So and that's how discipline will start coming in. Discipline is not something that you said, okay, you want to sit down and start discipline. No, no, no. As I dey teach you like this, I dey teach you how to be disciplined in trading also. So that's it. And same way I'll be teaching you the risk management, how to handle smaller accounts, how to grow small accounts. It's not until you are done with the class we'll start doing all that. No. As I'm teaching you, as we are moving in, I will be chipping everything in, and you get it, and you have to do it also, and you understand it. That's how it works. You can't just wake up one day that you want to be disciplined. No, discipline doesn't come that way. You build it alongside with your hedge. So you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I'll be waiting for the assignments, for your analysis.
All right. All right.
I'm going to send you your video record now. I will convert it and I'll send it to you on Telegram.
Okay.
Yeah.